Welcome back to Oscar's Bonsai Farm. Today we're removing this ash air layer. Finally got some roots on it. It was done about 4 weeks ago, so it's quite fast. This is a big ash tree that we collected. So the reason for the air layering is we're changing direction on the trunk line. And I thought, why not do an air layering, get an interesting tree. So we'll come back shortly with it cut off. Well, we're back. Took a bit to get this tree off, as I only used a little hand saw. So there's the size of it there. So we're going to put it into this pot here and put it into the greenhouse. I use cactus and succulent mix. I found that it just works really well for me in the greenhouse. So I'm going to treat this as a cutting. It's got some roots on it. Enough, I'm not sure, but ash trees are pretty good. It's quite an interesting little tree. Might not be able to show you the whole lot because I don't want to disturb the roots. So this was done about 4 weeks ago. So you can see how there's some roots coming through all around, so that's good. We'll lower the sphagnum moss down a little bit maybe, just to see. Just be gentle about it. Just so you get an idea of the pack, buried it quite deep. So that's the reason I took the air layering. As you can see, it's quite thick through here. So it'd be like a clump sort of tree. I might even put this down into the ground, but we'll just get into the pot as it is. So there's some roots coming through, that should be plenty. So we'll just sit him in. I haven't really done much air layering, but it's soon turning into my preferred way of getting some short, thick trunk trees. So I think when I collect the ash trees now, I might start leaving them a little bit taller, so I can air layer off a section. My partner, my girlfriend, got me this cake stand. It's quite handy. Little turntable. Just carefully push the soil in. This will go into the greenhouse for the rest of the growing season. My wires weren't long enough. this one was. Just join a little bit on here. Just lightly wire it in. There's the roots there. It's quite a nice tree. Yeah, I think it's going to be quite interesting. Don't mind the ash. Starting to learn how to form the broom style. We've got so many to practice on. You can read in the books, but until you actually get trees that as wanting, you want to make brooms out of, that's where you learn a lot more, I think. And now we'll just put some sphagnum moss over the whole lot. Makes it easy to water, keeps the water in. And I'll show you some, while I'm doing this video, once it's watered, I'll bring back some forests and I'll show you what they're like. I did these forests in the middle of summer and they survived no problem whatsoever. So just pack it on like this, that'll be fine. And then come winter, we'll lower it right down, have a look, do some root pruning. Be fine. So what I might do, just to reduce a little bit, just take some of the growing tips off, take the leaf back here and there. Just got burnt off by the hot day. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. So I'll go water this one and then I'll bring back some ash forests. Here's some ash forests that we did. This is the first one we did, just to see what they'll do. Like, this is around Christmas time. I'm not sure if you can tell, but there's some roots coming through the moss. There's a little white one there, so the moss really helps, and down here as well. So what we'll do today, you can see how they're shooting off. So I'm just going to take the tips out. Just like that, and that will cause branching. This one here. we did probably 2 weeks after. 2 weeks after the first little one, because I thought, well, that one's shooting, we'll do another one. So you can see how these main trees are starting to shoot. So I'm just going to go through and take the tips out. It's more like to just hold them that size. Because during winter, what I might do is just lower them down a bit, force some branching down the stems. So, but same thing. You can see how roots are forming into the moss. So with that air layering did, the roots will form into the moss as well. And it's just really handy having a greenhouse, because you wouldn't most probably be able to do this without it. It just keeps your humidity up, gets misted every hour. Okay, thanks for watching.